Hey, traveler. Paimon.
Oh, Paimon knows that voice!
Over here. To borrow one of the more popular turns of phrase at the moment, this appears to be...
You can say that. Wait, Paimon's got it!
Actually, we...
Oh, are Lynette and...
Yep, along with most of the...
So you're saying near...
Since the two of you are so curious, perhaps...
You scared Paimon half to death!
Father, you're here.
You know...
No need to be nervous. Of course, I can also understand your confusion. Sending so many Fatui here, I understand. As for right now, however, as for the issue at hand...
What sort?
A rumor that a certain phantom child...
A phantom child?
A spirit that should have long ceased to exist is lurking, so I decided if you're curious or if you still have some concerns, Lenny, I'll leave you to entertain our guests.
Of course, Father. It has long been a dream. You're quite well known in the organism. If you're willing, why don't you... Of course. During our stay in Port... Let's go.
Take me up!
We rented this house from one of the locals to use as a temporary base. I'll come back...
Awesome! Thanks!
Well, when I happen... With this many people staying in...
Okay, we'll come... There are all sorts of... But now that we finally...
Well, you're more than welcome...
I'm tired of...
Linny! We're finally here. The supplies.
Brought them with me? Hello?
It's the Traveler and Paimon!
No way! Come here, everyone! Hurry! The Traveler and Paimon are...
One at a time, please. Don't crowd around.
Oh, it's out! Of course!
Father told us about...
I heard the Traveler. I heard Paimon... Wait a second! That's the rumor you... Oh, wait! Oh, we don't need some... Come on! Huh? Or maybe...
Ah, now that's not a bad idea. I know you usually... I was poisoned not...
Wait, but those are the best... Ooh, how about this? Tell me the name of someone you
All right, Fold, Sell. You don't need a physical gift to make our guests happy. In fact, pestering them with suggestion after suggestion...
Really? Awesome! It's been so long. Yeah, especially if it's
Well, we'll talk to you all later. We've still got...
All right, see you later.
Bye! Lenny, about all that...
Scared you, did it? When Foltz was really young, Elwar has an unnatural... Chaplot is around my age. I know you two...
Let's fly!
Filial, supplies are here.
Thanks. And who are these?
Allow me...
Oh, it's nice to meet you.
Of course!
Oh.
You must be pretty familiar.
Oh, this is the...
It seems like it's...
Oh, and? After this mission is over.
Oh,
Is it just Paimon or...
I heard that.
Oh!
I'm guessing you're referring.
I bet those
That's enough, Phil.
Don't.
Well,
Well, they didn't seem too happy with each other. You're right. Oh, Lenny's getting...
so, what do you think? well, I should probably get cooking.
Of course!
Then let's head out and... Uh-huh. Fremine, what are you doing here?
Well.
Hey, nice to see you again!
Oh,
We were just going to make some...
Seafood...
Were you looking for something just now, Fremine?
it's
Yeah, we've got some left over.
some food and.
No problem. Give me a second here. Food, water... Wait a minute. What do you need all of those for? You're not on any missions as far as I'm aware.
I thought.
Fremine, you remember what I told you? You're not like me. Tell me what's going on.
Maybe it'll be better if...
Just follow me.
You're back!
Hello, my name...
Hi, Lenny. You can call me
Clairvy?
It's nice to meet... Does that name ring any bell?
No, not at all. She must be the phantom child Father's been searching...
No, I haven't told anyone.
For how long?
About.
So ever since we got to Poisson, then? Do you...
I know what I'm doing.
Really? 'Cause from where I'm standing, it looks like you're hiding the very... You know the rules of the house, Fremine.
I've thought it through. Lenny, don't you remember that night, while I was sleeping? That feeling of being haunted.
So what you're saying is...
Unless there are other spirits run. If Clairvy were our enemy, but she's been living with us, I couldn't just hand her.
So what's your plan, then? Come with me.
Those two sure care a lot of... Well, they got a funny one? No way! They have a really deep bond. I just don't know how long that kind of bond can last. The darkness in the house...
I'm sorry, Lenny.
Oh, really? You didn't mean...
Huh?
You know, when we grew up together, the three of us. Later on, when you started calling me...
Lenny,
The darkest and most difficult... You and Lynette are the most...
Oh, looks like things are getting kinda heated. Oh, it's raining. I should put my coat. Hey, you two! Hope we aren't in... Oh, wait a minute. Well, we're all friends.
It's just a small family dispute. It's not something our guests...
What are you getting at?
When guests are around, families are... Just... Thank you.
Me too.
Well, back to the matter at hand then. That means finding out where she came...
I've tried that already.
And?
And she even came with us all the way to Poisson.
I don't know much about
Let's see here. Oh, it's just that I went to...
Well, sounds like it's worth a
What is it?
I need you to promise me that this will stay between the...
Of course.
All right. Then let's seal the promise just like when we were kids. Fist bump on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3.
I swear.
Whoa!
Lynette!
But what a surprise! What brings you here, dear sister? And, when exactly did you get here?
You're an idiot, brother. And you too, Fremine. You 3, Traveler. And you 4, Paimon.
Wait, what did we do?
I've seen Clairvy around the House of the Hearth before. I heard you talking about your plan. Rather than If you don't agree, I'll have no choice but to report.
You're not giving us much. Well, I guess we're all in this together. There's no time to lose.
I'm full. She said she's full.
That's right. Still, when she's...
Does she know that she is a...
I've tried to...
Clairvy, if you've got some time...
Sure. Oh, another new friend. Hello.
Clairvy, how did you join?
Huh? The knave brings you here.
It's just that... your name...
The roster? The people in charge. In this house. Wait, does that mean...
Is there anyone that can vouch?
Perry. She's my best...
Have either of you heard of that name before?
No.
Me neither.
Clairvy, but... it seems like she's telling... Maybe we...
A wish?
It can be anything you want. Just imagine. It's your birthday, you're blowing out the candles, and your wish is...
To... where the sun can find me. That's... it? Well, that sounds easy enough. The darkness in the house...
Okay, time to divide and conquer. Listen up. I've got a plan. I'll try and find a way to use basic illusory magic to take Clairvy outside and... Lynette, Fremine, you stay in Poisson.
Understood.
I'll try my best.
What about us?
I really appreciate your willingness to help, but let me think.
Ah, Paimon gets it.
I'll give you a magic bird. If Father suspects... Of course, if the worst-case scenario happens and we're you too. I really hope this goes...
Let's fly. It's the knave and child. Hey, aren't you?
Oh, it's you two. I was unconscious for... I couldn't have that now, could I?
What sort of unfinished business?
It has to do with Skirk, my master. I still have so many questions for her.
Oh, okay.
Unfortunately, no.
Basically, unless Master feels... But that problem has an easy fix.
Paimon thinks you should focus.
It's all thanks to that one kid, and that's good because it looks like...
Project Stuja?
Yeah, that's the one. helping Linny and the others brush up on.
And what a sweet little daydream that. Besides, considering how.
When I.
Is it just Paimon? Or does it kind of seem like they're...
So, dear guests of the House of the Heart.
Right!
Is that so?
Well...
Good question. I'd all.
The fact that you have to ask.
Spoken like a.
Well, if there's nothing else, I think I'll take my leave. I still have a small matter to resolve at home.
Wait, don't go!
I've met some of the members of your which, by the way, if you.
And why would I betray them?
Well, you've already betrayed the House of the Hearth once, haven't you? At least. Okay, I admit.
Wait.
Never mind what I've done. I'm more curious as to what the mighty rooster.
Ah, well, nothing much. Just some.
I see.
Oh,
Hardly. Although, it would be more. Call yourself a Fontanian.
Huh? You're not actually...
I was trying to protect the children born in Fontaine. Claiming that I myself was a Fontanian simply... The primordial sea wouldn't have any effect on me.
So, you stayed in Fontaine.
Good. Like I said.
Actually, well, I heard that members always resolve.
Well, that's only a recent development.
They were that high stakes.
Well, the current
Having a lot of family around means dealing with a considerable amount of bickering, and just imagine. Tusser becomes obsessed with plucking out strands from the rooster's mustache, or Tonya decides...
Okay. Well, would you look at Traveler, Paimon?
Again?
All right. Well,
No thanks necessary. You also played a part in...
I like the sound of that.
We should probably get going too.
Oh? You...
What do you...
I'm rather enjoying the evening breeze. Apologies for not attending...
We managed to keep her distracted until nightfall. Oh, I wonder if Liddy will get any issues. Let's hurry back and see how everything went.
Giddy up!
Lenny, how did everything go?
Well, long story short, we ran... Everything was fine at first. But as I led her out of the shadows and into the sunlight, she vanished. I turned around and there she was, standing at the edge of the shadows, silently watching me.
Huh. Maybe she's afraid of sunlight, or... Nope. Well, oh, true.
I've pretty much tried it all already.
Good. I've got the list.
Really? Well, what do we read? Oh, that's a lot of pages. Oh, it's gonna take forever to get through it all.
We can each take a section. Here.
La Pouillade, l'endroit... Oh, yikes. That our rare guy has a... Did he say...
Well, I asked if there was someone he was... It was only later that I...
Wait, so that...
It may seem cruel, but it's just... Betrayal is not to be taken lightly. We know too many secrets to come and go as we please. Her name's not here, huh? Let's shift our attention then. Fremine, were you able to find anything? Fremine...
Sorry. I managed to talk to
Strange.
Yeah, I mean...
Oh, those are two of the people that we met with.
That's to be expected, actually. Father brought us all here. As members of the House of the Hearth, certain members get older and realize they want something else. People like Chaplot and Foltz are loyal.
These kinds of conflicts have...
Well, that's true. I can't say for sure.
You think she's been in...
No, not exactly. She's told me about it, but...
And they just believe...
Clairvy's words probably...
This is all...
Whoa! What's this Project Stooja all about?
Sorry, but I'm not sure of the details. I only know what Father has told us. Because the House of the Hearth was so successful in obtaining the Gnosis,
Wait, but isn't...
key role is just another way of... Father thinks so too, but it's just that... Well,
Okay, super complicated.
external pressure has a way of exacerbating internal strife. You can't... I thought resolving the Clairvy situation would make everything go back to normal, but it looks like things are more...
We can only focus on one situation at a time, brother.
You're right. Even if... Well, it's good. Lynette, you stick with me this time. Fremine, keep a close eye on Filial and the others. Good work today, everyone. Have a good night, and I'll see you tomorrow.
I'm always looking for... Hey, she's even scary when she smiles. If she were to actually get angry... Ooh, you have to protect Paimon if that happens, okay, Traveler? Oh, well, in that case, we should just... Look! Look over there! Quick, let's catch up with her before anyone sees...
Take me up! Giddy up! Let's fly!
Over there!
Take me up!
Oh, where is she going? Oh, if someone sees her, we're toast! Oh, look! She stopped! Clairvy! Shh. I opened the window while no one was looking. Look how pretty the outside is. If only I could have more than this. You probably think I'm being silly, huh? Please, help us get up. Sure. Although, everyone in this family is, as long as you're useful. You're saying, then it's just, that doesn't... I knew you. Everyone thinks she's a good mother. But she doesn't deserve that. If only Perry were here, she'd understand. Perry? Also, it almost feels like she's not really... Well, in any case, it seems like she looks so young. It's getting... Ooh, look at the moon! Isn't it pretty? Hey, wanna hear a secret? Perry and I promised each other, but I can't find her. I'm worried she's also been... No, that wouldn't happen to her. She's special. I should really go talk to Mother. But we just fought. She doesn't want to see. What should I do? Well, let's head back. We've got an...
All right, looks like we're all here. Let's go ahead with the
Oh? What is it?
What makes you ask?
Well, met the doctor back in Sumeru.
It's possible that we're not really on the same side. I did hear the father rejected most of his proposals.
Secret experiment? Could that...
I don't think so.
I don't know any details about the experiment. The details of the experiment are I know you don't agree with some of the Fatui's.
Alright, that's good to hear. Clairvy seems to think the knave and the... It's just that... It doesn't seem like Clairvy... The easiest thing to do would be just ask the knave directly, but...
Father didn't come back last night. Lynette, you're with me. Fremine? Alright, let's...
Let's fly!
Ah, it's you two again. I must say, perhaps if you had less on your mind. So what are you planning to do now? Although I must profess to being curious.
Us? Just...
Looks like you could have Don't worry. I'll be sure to...
The ocean breeze is...
Children always think... Well, I'll leave you to think things over. If you're so inclined, meet me outside the Palais Mermonia. Good things come...
What should we do? She clearly knows about everything we've been doing and... Oh, good idea. Hopefully he sees it in time. Well, we should probably head to the Palais Mermonia. Paimon doesn't want to find out. Okay, then we probably shouldn't keep her waiting.
Seeing as we still have some time before my meeting, I'm glad to see you get along with my children.
You're not...
I assume you're referring to... Although, there's that situation... No matter. I'm not one to discriminate. All those who betray the house meet the...
Does that mean you're going to kill them?
Oh. Are you here to beg for their lives?
But... Don't you care about them at all?
Any organization. Perhaps I can offer you this consolation. I would imagine Linny, Lynette, and Fremine. As for Filial, Nantoy, and the others. I'm afraid there's little... Ah, you seem... If Linny and the others manage to dispose of Clairvy and them... If their efforts are unsuccessful, on the other hand, all will be held accountable. Of course. Oh, and here, I believe this. It takes a
Wait, where did you get that?
Well, I'm afraid that I asked you to... Well, time to go. It's been a while, I must say. I wasn't expecting my...
It is only right that an esteemed diplomat such as yourself should be afforded the Although, if I may speak plainly, I see you've brought the Traveler and Paimon with you as well. If I may inquire as to...
I'll be departing Fontaine shortly. It requires a rather lengthy explanation, I'm afraid. So I took the liberty of explaining everything in this proposal.
I understand.
I heard you have a certain fondness. A family is like a as someone who watches over them. Of course, objectively speaking, I know that not all rivers are
Did you...
Your words paint an optimistic picture indeed.
It may have been tainted at one point.
I seem to recall there being a trend.
If you accept my proposal, Monsieur Neuvillette, I will and, unless absolutely necessary,
I presume I can take your words to.
Tartuffe. Of course, if you accept my proposal.
You choose your words carefully.
My thanks for your generosity. Well, with that settled, we should be going now. I took the liberty of bringing along 2 bottles of spring water from Snezhnaya.
Indeed. I trust.
All right, traveler Paimon.
What exactly were you talking about back? Paimon only heard you mention some river...
You really want to know?
Winnie... Paimon really hopes everything... Oh! Paimon recognizes that look! You've got your tiki cap on, don't you, Trav?
Oh, shoot. Are you... Oh, jeez. I'm so sorry. I was so focused on selling these... Well, let me make it up to you at least.
Oh, you don't have to give us anything.
Please, I want to. It's not... It's my fault, really.
What's going on here?
Nothing much. I just ran into your friend here on accident.
Hold on.
Of course, I'm happy to compensate you with...
I'll take 3 papers. Here.
Oh! Thank you for your patronage. May the art... If only I had the chance to run into such generous customers every day. I should probably just take on a smaller...
Well, now that my affairs are settled, we should take the boat back to Poisson. We've...
Actually, why don't we... Paimon just realized how hungry she is. She can't head back to Poisson.
It appears you two are under the impression that delaying our That being said, I could be persuaded to give Linny some extra time. I just have one If you agree to my request, I'll even answer some of your questions. You're quite
Wait, why are you...
You overestimate yourself. You don't have the talent for bad. The most important consideration in a negotiation is that both sides receive... Wonderful. When the time comes, make the choice that you...
Okay. Sounds...
That is for you to decide. Then we have a deal. Follow me.
Take
Somewhere long forgotten by everyone. No one comes here anymore. Nor does anyone. It was before I became a harbinger.
You were the one that killed Clairvy?
Patience now. Allow me to explain Clairvy's side of the story first. I'll start from the... Clairvy was 6 years old when she was... Crucibina was the knave at that. Clairvy was happy.
Purgatory?
Exactly. The House of the Hearth takes in... Crucibina came up with a novel. It's difficult to estimate them. They would be handed over to the doctor.
So those were the experiments Clairvy was... You said that Clairvy was
Despite being Clairvy's mother, Crucibina cared little for her daughter. She forced Clairvy. Clairvy did try to convince her mother to change her way. Of course, there was one exception. Someone Clairvy's age.
Wait, the friend that
Friend, huh? Clairvy was a cheerful and passionate person with a tenacious spirit. Her cold-blooded nature allowed her to see through Crucibina's facade. Despite their differences, the two became fast friends. United by... There may have been a certain naivete, even with her body racked with pain.
Oh no.
Her hopelessness resulted from a culmination of things. It was during this time that Clairvy rejected. Clairvy never gave another... If she couldn't escape and fight back, precisely. It happened during a duel. When she arrived at the dueling ring that day, her partner... From that moment on. It was the very result she had predicted 10 years prior. She was unsettled. And there was only one thing that could quell that sensation.
Crucibina, you mean?
Correct. This is the place where Peruere killed her best friend. A mere year later, this is also the place where the moment she acted. Any conception of what was right or wrong ceased. Peruere won the battle. And became a harbinger herself.
So the Perry Clairvy was talking about... It was you all along.
I left that name behind after I defeated Crucibina, and that is where the story ends.
Yeah. Based on what...
I suppose you could call her an illusion born of... You see, a certain... Of course. The chance... Clairvy died when she was 16 years old. Memory is a...
No wonder Paimon got such a weird feeling when we...
Perhaps I should put it this way.
So if all of that is true...
Indeed. She's... But... Other times... Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Your attempts to expose Clairvy to sunlight. They failed, yes? The reason is actually... But... No matter. All I have to do is kill her again, and all will be resolved.
Wait! Paimon can understand why you might want her gun, but isn't there another way? So what if she's trapped in her 6-year-old self? She's still your friend! At least talk...
It's too late for that. She broke the rules, and now she must be punished. I hope you understand the difference.
Is this really what you want?
Whatever could you mean?
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Whether as a killer or as a father, there are two things that must be avoided at all costs. Anger makes you impulsive. Well, it appears I do believe I've kept my...
Here they are, Father.
You gonna execute him? Lenny!
I'm sorry. I heard about how you... But I still failed. I couldn't find a way...
Huh? Are you...
Indeed, it's been a while, Clairvy.
Perry!
Shh. Stay right there. I'm sorry to postpone our reunion, but first I believe certain scores need settling.
Father, let me explain.
Out of my way.
Father!
You chose to conceal a threat to the house. And for that. Overall, however, I suppose you're wrongdoing by traitors?
Father, let me explain. We didn't mean to...
Fultz. Why don't you...
Yes, Father. Secret midnight meeting number 3. Nantoy clearly said. Sato added, Filial was the worst of them all. I did not! You're lying! It's not like I'm the only... We're birds,
You little. You just want me gone, don't you? What did I ever do to you, huh? And you, Chaplo, have you forgotten?
You're wrong, Filial. We don't want you to die.
Liar. You wouldn't be doing this.
We all live in the House of the Hearth. A single betrayal can cost dozens of us our lives. That's why the House of the Hearth cannot tolerate any...
You've been spying on us?
Filial, Nantoy, I owe you both my life. I owe... If this were any other situation...
Why?
That's enough, Filial. We made a mistake. I'm sorry, Chaplo. Faults... we... accept.
Chaplo, according to the rules of the House of...
All those who betray the house...
And so it shall be.
Father, please wait!
Something you want to say?
Please reconsider, Father. We all come from broken families. But the truth is, none of us know what a real home should look like. I'm not saying I have all the answers. So please, Father.
I agree with Linny.
Father, please. Linny, you... I also agree with
An order once given cannot be rescinded. However, given the extent of your...
Our weapons?
Father, are you referring to a duel?
Precisely. The rules of the house will not be altered. However, resolving disputes with a duel is also one of our rules, one that also applies to me. Demonstrate a sufficient showing of strength.
Impossible.
Did you hear that, Traveler? Lynn and the others have to duel the knave. What should we do? If they lose, those people from the house are...
Don't you want to say a proper goodbye?
Anger makes you impulsive. Sorrow causes...
Oh. Looking at that expression on her face, she seems really serious about this.
When guests are around, families are often on their best behavior.
When the time comes, make the choice that you deem most appropriate in the situation, and lend your help to that.
What's wrong, Traveler? Hey, where are you going?
Traveler?
You're asking to join the duel against the knave?
I'll allow it. We do have a ready-made dueling ring. All I would advise is this. Keep a firm grasp on your weapon, and give it your all. Any less, and you may just lose your... Is it my turn now?
Let the might be humble.
Is it my turn?
Now's our chance!
Spare your energy. Running is of little use. With these rising flames...
Lolene, he's Papa! Get him!
Father's even stronger than I expected.
With the fall of darkness, destruction shall rise. Have a taste of purgatory.
Pace yourself.
Spare your energy. Running is
Be sanctified.
Look at you. Trapped like a bunch of helpless animals.
Watch out for Father's movements!
Justice is blindsided.
Who's next?
get to work.
With these rising flames. How amusing.
Over here.
Hold on to your hats. Like a fly tangled in a web.
Spare your energy. Running
Time
is
to make
With these rising flames.
Look out!
My blade is all that remains.
fulfill our pact.
Now's our chance!
Over here.
settle down.
Show no mercy. Let's run.
Watch out for Father's movements! Look out!
Open fire.
Your punishment made manifest.
Be sanctified.
Suntown is only the
Now's our
beginning.
chance!
Over here.
You should know better than to crowd in one place.
Oh, I know.
I'm sorry, Father!
Sorry for what? This pitiful excuse for an attack.
Father, no!
Made it out, did you? You're stronger than I expected.
A crimson moon? I can't move.
Still, not strong enough to beat me. I believe we can end things here. It's not often that we
Brother, are you...
Lenny!
Given that I am the victor of this duel, as agreed.
No!
I never thought things would end.
However, everyone involved in the duel demonstrated a remarkable level of strength and determination. In light of this, Elwar, the bottled flames I gave you for safe...
Yes? I wasn't sure what they were for, but I...
Wonderful.
Bottled flames?
Indeed. Once ingested, searing pain, if you can withstand the... In other words, administering the... Memory is a mysterious...
So, you're just letting us...
You misunderstand. Memories are extremely important. Once consumed by flame, the version of you standing before me will die.
Even so, I'm sorry, Father. I'm sorry I let you down. But I really...
Don't cry, filial. You haven't left the house yet, so there are still rules to be followed, yes? Remember what I taught you. Anger makes you impulsive, sorrow causes you to...
Of course.
Dry your tears, and go pursue the life you...
Yes, Father.
Chaplot, Fultz, Elwar. I prepared 3 extra vials of bot... Goodbye, children. Thank you for all you've done for...
Father.
Let's go.
Here, grab my arm, Lenny.
Thank you.
Clairvy.
Can we talk now? You really are Perry, aren't you? Wait.
Neither. You died, Clairvy. That's what happened.
You could have at least sugarcoated it a little. Huh? That's it? You accept? Yep. If that's what... Plus, I don't... Can you tell me about it?
You never stopped trying to... At first. Now what? Later on, you... Still, you never... But you called on You tried everything you could... For the last 16 years of my life...
I never imagined I would say something like that. I must have been feeling really worn down, but somehow... I still think I understand. According to Mother, if I could do it all over again, I still don't think...
Is that so? Even now, I'm not sure. But as the head of the House of... It's something I discussed with the Udex. Of course, I won't simply hand freedom to them on a silver platter. They have to fight for...
That's more than enough. You know, Perry, I think I'm really happy that you're the one who took over the house. I guess I do have one regret, though. I still haven't seen the outside world.
Well, it just so happens that our dear guests over here have been to many nations and traveled to countless places.
Really? Of course! We've... I was always too... But at the Academe... I'm just... You know, playing the lute while singing... yokai you met. I once saw. Oh, it sounds like you're. The situation was super dangerous. Lenny and Lynette were Oh no. Don't worry. We were able to turn the situation around super quick. How'd you do that? Come on, tell me. Okay.
Shadows don't have the capacity to learn or grow. Clairvy, you've worked tirelessly from the shadows to overthrow the House of the Hearth. Now, by my authority as the Knave, I shall announce how this matter ends. You are hereby expelled from the House of the Hearth. You are no longer tied to this place, nor are you bound by its rules.
You're saying that I can finally leave? I get to experience the outside world as well? Oh, I almost forgot. There's no getting older for me. Still, seeing who you grew up to be makes me really happy, Parallel. Take care of yourself. Goodbye.
May we meet again someday.
Clairvy. She left so soon.
I also have certain sentiments left on. I wanted to tell her that the Aurora, but a shadow's memories reset at dawn. Whatever regrets may linger.
Father?
It's Linny! Hey, Linny! What is he doing back here? Let's go check it.
Father, the bottled flame.
And you? What have you...
Lynette and Fremine feel the same way.
I'm sure you're well aware of the expectations I have for you. I must admit, I'm rather...
I just... never under...
You're brave, talented. You would do anything to protect them.
Speaking up back there was so brave of you, Linny.
You're a hero, Linny.
Hero. Father is the real hero. Had Father gone all out during the duel, there's no way I would have... I'm not deserving of that title.
You're wrong. In my opinion, we may have different ideas, even without that strength.
Father.
No one knows what the future holds. If reaching a certain standard were required, strength may decide the ultimate victor, but those who let a lack of strength dictate their decisions or undermine their
I understand, Father.
Children must grow up to surpass their parents. The road ahead is not an easy one.
You've done so much for me, Father. And that kindness must be protecting my family.
Then you're welcome to stay. As for Project, having members who longed for the light was our organization's last weakness. With those members no longer among our ranks, the House of the Hearth is like a spike at present. Our imperative is to use their plan to our advantage. In doing so, a crimson moon shall rise amid the frigid blizzards of winter. No demonstration of loyalty shall go unrewarded. As for the two of you, no matter how arduous the journey ahead,
Lynette and Fremine were... Lynette? Fremine? How are you feeling?
Much better.
Whew,
What about you? Are you feeling alright?
I knew you'd come out unscathed. Oh, and Linny and the other members have left.
I see.
I'm glad. Father came to check up.
Wait, what?
Crucibina died. Crucibina had... When I joined a couple of...
Father took in Lenny and me.
The last time you talked to her...
She said she didn't want us to be affected. The foundation of a family should... And that's what Father told her.
But I still thanked her for everything. If Father hadn't taken over the House of the Hearth...
Father rarely brings up the fact that she saved us. But even if we didn't, we may have arguments.
Whether the path before us... So I wanted to say thank you for help.
Oh, we didn't do anything, really.
Of course. You're wel-
Our filial...
I actually saw them at... They didn't recognize me. They seemed